a somber mood here where we are in the Eastern Cape as a whole, generally, specifically Apha Nqadu. And I think also, today marks or takes you back to 2005, kukhothame inkosi, utata lona wenkosi lesinayo ngoku, but Manelisi, I think taking it then back there, and then he came into power in 2006.
Absolutely. When he came to power, there were lots of controversies around the whole issue of kingship and the royalty since the Nqadu Commission came up, and then they resolved some of the issues, but some of them are still hanging. The issue of the AmaXhosa, especially the areas of Ngqushwa, we still have the paramount chief sort of in areas like those, but King Zwelonke was one of the first kings to be recognized through that Nqadu Commission. And now maybe we should cross over to our colleague Busi.
Good morning once again, and to those who have just joined us, we are coming live from outside the Nqadu Great Place, where the king's body made its way to the royal house just before 6 o'clock, and a ritual being performed by the family, a ritual aimed at connecting the late King Zwelonke to the ancestors and actually pleasing him to when he gets on the other side, he's able to stand in for his people there and try and bring them closer to the ancestors. But right now I'm joined by the family spokesperson, Prince Benz Ngamashe. Dada, thank you so much for your time. Let's first get the significance of having everyone, I know even the wives, the whole family is part of that ceremony, the significance of that.
Yeah, well, as it is customary, that when a departed is reconnected or rejoined to the tapestry of his pedigree in terms of ancestral lineage, certain rituals have to be observed. Part of those rituals is actually to have a live communication with the departed, for we believe that there is life beyond death. And therefore, at all material stages, the departed has to be told as to what is happening, as if the person is alive. For indeed, he is alive. And therefore, this time, as he enters the homestead for the last time in his physical body, it therefore becomes very critical to conduct those rituals.
And I know he will be laid to rest inside the Nqadu Great Place. Talk to us about that, the significance of that.
As you are aware that it is not the first time to bury a king in the gravesite within the homestead. His father, King Xolilizwe, is also buried there. And therefore, it is our belief that as he rejoins that tapestry of gallant martyrs, the kings who led this nation with great sense of fortitude. It is our belief that he will continue to look after the nation. He will continue to serve as a symbol to whom at certain material times we would propitiate and or appease, as we believe that he is much more closer to the Creator, our God.
And what is the process then after the funeral, especially when it relates to the royal family?
Well, the royal family will converge, and words of wisdom will be expressed, especially to the young people within the royal family, as well as the entirety of the family. Because during this time, we have to mourn. And in the course of mourning, as the royal house, we have to lead by example. What that means is that whatever you may have been indulging on, you really have to indulge responsibly. Ensure that you don't overindulge in ways that can actually put yourself as well as the family into disrepute.
Dada Nkosi kakhulu ngexesha lakho. I know you have things to attend to. Thank you so much. Family spokesperson Prince Benz Ncamashe, he was also saying there that the Xhosa nation must not wonder, as there is an overseer that have been put in place, and that the things that should happen will happen as the leadership is still there. So during the time when the family is still observing or still mourning the passing of the king, then things will happen. There are people who are put in place. The royal council and the overseer will see to it that things that should be taking place at the royal council and the royal homestead do take place. But then thereafter they will meet to decide then as the royal family then who is going to be succeeding the king and sitting on that position that King Zwelonke has left.